Hello everyone and welcome to the third event of the secondary division. We have the beloved Team Pursuit. As you can see in the standings, Sally Crusaders 7-point lead over Team Lemonade and a further 2 to the Angel Archers and a further 2 to the Chocolate Milks. We saw this event not too long ago in the primary division as the Golden Flakes and the Yellow Yeti will give us an example run to set the tone. As you can see, it's mainly the turns that you do not want to cluster too much on the turn. You want to have an equal gap between your teammates so that you don't crash into each other and slow your team down. Alpha Autocrats against Star Crusaders. In 2023, Alpha Autocrats came into dead last in the secondary division. Star Crusaders first. And there's going to be an upset here for the Starlight Crusaders, as the Alpha Autocrats will move on. They had just so much better speed, was able to navigate the turns beautifully, as a 12.18 will be enough for them to move on. Team Lemonade and the Grass Creatures, a rivalry going back to the first winter season, which was the first GMR tournament. Grass Creatures got second in that, Team Lemonade third. Will Team Lemonade have enough to do it? No, maybe. Maybe they will get across the line. We're going to have to see to find out. Team Lemonade had it on that turn, but across the line, they weren't able to. By 700ths of a second, the Grass Creatures will win and move on to the quarterfinals. Team Lemonade, I thought they had it, but at the line, Grass Creatures able to carry that momentum beautifully, and they will be moving on. DJ Cat and the Zombies. And we're off. Quarter leads the gate. And it's a tight start, but DJ Cats are in front, and I think they should move on, and they will. The DJ Cats are moving on to the next round. The Zombies had a slightly better start, but it's the turns. Ooh, the Zombies actually had a pretty good run at the end of the first 3, and those are the only 3 that count towards your time, because it's the third place marble that determines your time. They're hesitant out of the gate for both of these sweet rivalry teams, but it's Chocolate Milks going away, and that's the most dominant victory we've seen all day. And the Chocolate Milks will try to continue and try and get onto that overall podium. There'll be 6 events due to weather and just other stuff in general. And there'll also be no relegation, so that's hopeful for these teams that these 6 events do not determine their placement in the next season. Trifastics will get the win here over the Angel Archers, and if you thought that was the most dominant win in the previous round, well, you might be right actually. But still, the Trifastics will be moving on. Timekeepers and the Black Markers. Black Markers have done this event before, and let's see if they will do better than the 10th place in TBN. And I think they will. Look at this. Timekeepers have terrible separation. All their marbles were like at least 3 gaps between them all. And see how the Timekeepers struggled. Their middle 2 were close together. Their first one was way off to the distance, just going by itself. Obviously, that doesn't work in an event like the Team Pursuit. You need your back marble to push your marbles forward, and you need your front one to stay close together. Shrimp Swarm and the Terrifying Tigers, this orangey animal rivalry, I guess, but it will be the Shrimp Swarm coming across the line, and it's also one of another dominant victory here. 11.78, that is one of the best times we've seen today, actually. Cracking into those 12 seconds is very important, as the Shrimp Swarm will be moving on to the QFs. Tides Enchanters and Quackimonium here, and they're off, and it's a good start for Quackimonium. They are leading the way. Titan Charters actually have great separation. They are not losing any drag between them, but obviously it's not only about separation, it's about can you actually do well and be fast. And a 13.68 in heat 8 of 8, the Titan Charters will finish last in the event. Guacamole fans partying. Titan Charters look so disappointed. As you can see the results. From 9th to 16th, Team Lemon and Angel Archers still don't have a chance since they got 9th and 10th respectively to claw up to the podium. Autocrats and the Grass Creatures up now. And, very tight through those turns. This is extremely close. Grass Creatures will get it at the line. Once again, momentum swing on that final turn. Carried their team, and they will go on and try and get a medal. But they will be guaranteed a top 4. DJ Cats and Chocolate Milks should be up now. Yes, they are. Waiting in the gate. And let's see who will move on to the semi-finals. There are off, and it's the Chocolate Milks who might have the edge, and they do. DJ Cats, can they make a comeback? Can they claw it again? It's not going to look like it. Chocolate Milks will come across the line, and they will move on to the semi-finals. They both had great separation, which is in fact 0 separation is the best one. Black Markers, Trifastics. Black Markers, guaranteed to do better than they did in TBN. How much more can they do? Trifastics, they are close, but they are not close enough. Black Markers, they are step for step. Can they get across the line for their first 2 wheel? But it's that 3rd marble at utmost importance, and they will not be moving on. And the Trifastics, quite a forgettable team in GMR as a whole, they will move on. Final animal rivalry. Got a lot of animal teams here in the secondary division. Quackmonium and the Shrimp Swarm, they are off. Quackmonium had the most dominant victory in the round of 16. Can they do it again? It looks like they won't. Shrimp Swarm will coast across the line. Not as dominant a victory. Only 0.2 of a second. Wow. Yeah, I don't think that was really coasting across the line, but still. They have done it. The new team will move on. Ooh, Black Markers and DJ Cats do really well in this event, 5th and 6th respectively. The Shrimp Swarm are in the semi-finals. Seems like the new teams now are finding their footing here. Chocolate Milk's Grass Creatures. And we're off, and it's a good start for the Grass Creatures. Barely. Chocolate Milks are speeding up. And they have taken the lead. Grass Creatures have done a comeback in the final leg before, and they almost did it. I mean, their first marble definitely did, but the rest of the team probably didn't expect Grasshopper to speed up like that, and as a result, they will not move on. Let's see who will join the Chocolate Mugs in the final, in semi-final number 2. Shrimp Swarm, Trifastics. Who you got to move on into the final? Shrimp Swarm are barely ahead through the first time. Trifastics are now a touch quicker. Shrimp Swarm trying to make it up. They've got it through the final time for Trifastics. Ooh, that might have been close. We're going to have to see a photo finish to be absolutely certain. Trifastics will get it done. That was very close, actually. Coming across the line. By 0.03 of a second. The Trifastics will move on against the Chocolate Mugs in the final. Shrimp Swarm will have a chance at the medal against the Grass Creatures. And they're off, and it's a good start for the Shrimp Swarm. Grass Creatures are actually ahead now, and about 3-4 lengths ahead. Shrimp Swarm are trying to make a comeback. They've got a bit of time to make it up, but it's not going to happen. And the Grass Creatures will get 3rd place here. Nice running throughout the entire event for the Grass Creatures. And only by 0.02 of a second, wow. Shrimpson weren't able to get it done. That's still their best event yet. Chocolate Milk's Trifastics for the final. Who will get the gold here? It's a good start for the Trifastics. Chocolate Milks are right there. Looks like they're mirroring each other through every turn. They are right there. Chocolate Milks in front. Chocolate Milks blazing ahead. Trifastics are not going to be able to get it done. And the Chocolate Milks have captured gold. That is stupendous for them. And splendid for their fans. 5th in 2022. Didn't qualify in 2023. Didn't qualify in 2024 either. But they want to make a run at this secondary division championship. And at 12.04, they had one of the best times throughout the entire day. And there is your podium, standing triumphant on top. How will this shake up the overall standings? And as expected, the Chocolate Milks have jumped up into first place. And could they hold it? Will they hold it? Well, you'll have to find out next time. See you later.